Hi. I loved my online acting class last week because not only does it keep my creative juices flowing, keep me focused on getting back out there when everything resumes to normal, but I just had a great time. I worked on a monologue I've always wanted to work on. I got some feedback from Seth and from the other actors that was totally enlightening. And it made me feel that I was still part of my acting community, which I think is tremendously important right now.
It's been really exciting to see how people's sense of adventure and creativity and playfulness are being reignited because of this new platform that we're working in.
And suddenly this situation happens, and suddenly these classes online, and they are so terrific, and they are different from being in class, and yet they're so similar. So the scene will happen. It'll happen one way. Seth will give his, or the teacher will give his, throw out some tools, and we'll go again with the scene, and you see the same differences you see in class. How how the actors seem more relaxed, how they seemed more spontaneous, like all those things you still show up and show up so clearly. And my thing is, it feels a lot like, it feels much closer to film than theater. It's a very, it just feels like a very intimate, intense film class, and we're all getting so much out of it. And all of us were kind of uncertain how this medium would work, if it would work, but not only are the tools even more, they stand out even more. But I'm also plugged into this Barrow Group community that I've been plugged out of for years, since I live so far away. So it's been wonderful.
I have learned so much as an actor in this medium. Generally, my work is a bit amped up, and I think now I've got to tone it down a bit, and I got to conserve my energy, just as I think we have to conserve our energy now in this challenging time for not only our community, but New York and obviously the world.
For me, this experience has given me, I heard on the news the other day a psychologist talking about the importance of purpose, especially with so much uncertainty happening. I know my job is in jeopardy right now, but having this online session has given me such a sense of purpose, and something I've enjoyed working with and on this platform all week. Also, someone who has not had much film and TV experience, it's almost been like a mini film and TV crash course. I've been able to experience this interface and see it as really valuable. It's also been a tool that's very vulnerable for me, and that is challenging and exciting to confront and play with.
It was like a curveball, and it was just a lot of fun, and really raised a bunch of new questions in my head and things to think about in terms of approaching any kind of a scene. That this interface raised those new questions, even though the content of what we were talking and the vocabulary we were using was familiar. Was a bunch of new obstacles.
I thought the online class last week was fantastic. I left feeling very excited about the, I don't know, just the new perceptions I was able to experience, and the subtleties and the ambiance and the nuances of performances. Seeing them in a much more intimate way was very, very intriguing and valuable to me. So thank you.
I was a little leery, to tell you the truth, but I mean, this, what a couple of people said about the community is amazing, and watching people figure out how to use this, because it's still in the beginning stages for me at any rate. And it's just fascinating to watch people work.
It's cool to watch other people. I haven't done my scene work yet, but it's very clear when people are, being authentic and when they aren't, or when something else is going on. It reads very clear, and so it's adds a nice element to the classes.
We've held on to our sense of community in such a way that's been so remarkable and really helpful in this time. I'm going to start crying. Aside from that, let's just talk about the acting part of it. What I'm really getting out of it is how little we have to do, or we have to show in order to be effective as storytellers. And just to kind of really, it makes it just so much more real and so much more intimate. And I'm enjoying that process so much because having been a theater actor my whole life, I have a tendency maybe of going further than I need to sometimes. And this is just bringing it all down to a very simple place. And it's really remarkable. And I'm enjoying my rehearsals with my partner, Eric. And it's just been really fulfilling.